step, you could create your own log contract. Well, the log contract, you could create like, there are two ways to create your log contract. We have like a dashboard way and written on API way. But the dashboard is like, there's only certain like 8 or 9 like contract template. So there's a like equity contract. You could go here. And yeah, here's the like a smart contract that you can use. You can use and load to see if it's working. This traded offer is the one that I talked before. You could try to play around with the dashboard here. There are several like contract template here. I'm gonna use the one like log. I'm gonna use the one log position that we talked before. Okay, so I'm gonna use the one this log position that we talked about before. So you could just copy your the sample contract log position, and then create your own contract script API that we talked before. Well, yeah, see we have the script here that I talked before. Now you have to enter the contract, and then inside the contract you could see if it's you could just copy the log contract that we used before. You could just copy it inside the contract parameter here. And from the arguments here that we have expired block high. So the current block high right now, I think is like 197 right now. So we could do say like 200 now. The 200, we could try that. When it's so the condition it has to match the unlock condition is that above 200, right? Verify that above block high. And the signature, we could how do we get the saver program? Means the person that you want to save, that you wanna give the address. We could create another account. Say Bob, you want to give the BTC to Bob. Thinky. Okay. Okay, here's Bob. So once the Bob can agree, we need an address. So just go create an address here. Actually, the program here. We copy the one address correspond to one control program. Copy the program here. And store somewhere safe. And okay. And then we could just copy the program saver here. That's the Bob you want to give the money to. And what's the source string? That's the person that you need to verify the signature. Means that's the only person that's able to be unlocked the matter. Verify the signature. So how do we get the public key? We need to use the list public key. Okay, I'll create a new share. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do list public key here. Okay, I'm gonna use the list public key here. The postman here to just post. So I'm gonna use Alex public key. Okay, so here's the Alex public. So I'm gonna copy the Alex account ID and copy here. Character A. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay. And we have we have the following public key here. You could pick any one of them from the public key there, but be sure to copy the not only the public key but also the derivative path. So yeah, you could choose anyone, like any one of the public key from the public key info. But we need no. I normally choose anyone. Just anyone could be okay. I choose the first one. And yeah, store your public key information somewhere saved. And then copy your public key that you just store to the JSON, the compile data there. To compile data there. So that's the third parameter that we use here. Once you have that, you could compile your own data into a control program. Say a curl compile program. Yeah, you could compile your own data here. Enter, and then we got the status like success here, and the name is log position, and here's the contract code here, parameter here. And as I mentioned before, the only thing that we need to write down here is our program here. We need to write down our program here. That's our compile contract program code here. We need to write it down and store somewhere safe. Okay, once we have the program here, we're gonna do the build transaction procedure. Okay, so we have our build transaction here. So the inside the I'm gonna give a slide. Inside inside the list, the first object means that the account that you want to spend the gas. So here our account, like Alex, account ID is Alex that I want to spend the amount of BTM here. So one thing to remind that since the BTM is like based on like Atom, so as you can see here, okay, wait a minute. As you can see here in our asset here, say BTM here, we have like a decimal 8. So the what we store on the blockchain is like there's no decimal. So we need to amount that you issue, you must to like multiply like 1 to the power of 8 or 1 times 10 to the power of 8. And the asset that we issued just now is BTC, right? So this decimal is like A here. So inside here you have to, like the amount that you want to do it in the transaction, you have to times like 10 to the like decimal that you defined before. Say 10 to the decimal of 8, 10 or 3 or whatever. The one that you defined before. So right now here, like the first object here is means that the account that you want to spend the BTN for. The BTN is for the gas, and the second amount here means the second object inside the action means that the amount of value, amount of assert that you want to log inside the contract program. So, okay, I'm gonna copy BTC, right? BTC assert ID. Okay, here's the assert ID, right? So I'm gonna copy the. I'm gonna go here And yeah, you're gonna copy the BTC assert ID. So here, right? And then here is assert ID as well. The program that will receive the assert ID. That's the contract that you created before. And here I just want to log 100 of our BTC, right? So 100 times 10 to the multiplied of A, 10 to the power of A. So here's Autumn. And for the contract here, you copy the BTC here as well. And the contract program is the program that we compile before. So we just copy the contract program and replace it. Okay, so now we got the build data.